Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. In this week's episode, we have 2 world records, 2 big-name horses, 1 driver, and 1 big night. We have heart-pounding action coming your way in this week's episode of PA Harness Week. We've got stakes action all over the show today with a couple of world records mixed in. We begin with the Maxie Lee and Betsy Ross from Harrah, a historic series from Pocono as well, and we'll also take you to the Meadowlands for a big race there in the TVG free-for-all. From Market Share to Sweet Lou to Somewhere Over Rainbow, we've got it all next. Keep it right here on Comcast Sportsnet for racing's fastest-paced half hour. It all starts right now.
They're off.
Hi there, you, and welcome to PA Harness Week, along with Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. Action aplenty this week. Am I lying, Heather?
Not this time.
Not this time. I am all over this baby. So much going on. Let's kick it off right here at Harrah's, Philadelphia on Sunday. A couple of real big mega races, each one worth $250,000. So you know it's going to draw the top talent in the world. And the first is the Maxie Lee, and Heather's got that one for you.
Yes, the Maxie Lee for standout trotters. Number 3's Market Share in here. You might remember he went off stride in his last start, but that's completely out of character for him. The fans knew it, and they did make him the favorite at 1-5. Now, number 1 in here is Sevruga, second choice for trainer Julie Miller, and number 8 is Arch Madness. He is that gutsy 10-year-old, and he has made over $4 million.
There goes Market Share along the inside. Sevruga as they go around the first turn. In between foes, Daylon Magician. Out 3 wide is Arch Madness. Inside, Sevruga wants the lead. And Sevruga takes over. Arch Madness on the outside second. Daylon Magician drops down in third. 2 lengths better than Market Share's away in fourth as they race on to the opening quarter. They've reached that station in 26-1. So they come towards us for the first time. Sevruga's loose on the lead. Advantage 3. Arch Madness gets into the pocket now. In front of Daylon Magician, who's third. Market Share is fourth under a good Tetrick hold, 4 lengths away from the lead. Undercover Strike drops in fifth. Racing in 6th. DW's New York Yank as they go around the turn. Opening night is 7th and 7 away and trailing the field last of all as they make their way to the half is Not Afraid. They get that station 54-3, 28-2 for the second quarter. Up the back stretch they go, and now Market Share emerging out of fourth. Sevruga's got the lead by 3. Arch Madness is second. Market Share's been unleashed now, driving up on the outside. Undercover Strike moves up, dropping back there is Daylon Magician. Into 6th goes DW's New York Yank. Into 7th goes Opening Night, and the trailer's Not Afraid. Around the turn they go. Sevruga's still there. Market Share drops into the pocket. 3/4, 122-1. They come to the top of the stretch. Sevruga, no, Market Share is out for the drive at the head of the lane. 2 lengths back to Undercover Strike into third. Arch Madness back to fourth. They straighten away. Sevruga on the inside. Market Share on the outside takes the lead. Sevruga trying to battle back. 4 lengths back to Undercover Strike. Far outside DW's New York Yank down to the finish. Market Share has done it.
A few of these really tough trotters, they leave out of the gate early, and then Tim Tetrick scoots onto the pylons with Market Share. They're sitting fourth. But then just past the half, Tetrick pulls the right line and makes that brush. He actually ends up getting into the 2-hole. He finds a little spot on the pylons, but only for like a few steps or so.
And he got out of the 2-hole.
And he gets out of the 2-hole again, that's right. They challenge the pace setter, Sevruga. Not only challenge him, but they end up passing him and win in 1. This sounds remotely important here, so listen up, okay? 1:50-2. Yes, that is.
Isn't that a world record on a 5/8 mile track?
You are amazing. You're like a little
I know this game, babe. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Nice.
The horse, of course, is trained by Linda Toscano. Sevruga finished second. DW's New York Yank was third. By the way, Market Share's next race will be at the Meadowlands on June 13th, so you'll want to make sure to watch him there.
Good stuff. Okay, the second event here at Harrah's Philly on Sunday was named for my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Betsy Ross, who of course made the first American flag. And her purse should be worth $250,000, and it's for mares. It's an invitational, and as you might suspect, some top-flight mares were on hand for this baby. Number 1, Drop the Ball with Corey Callahan, was 6-5. Number 7, You Gonna Kiss Me or Not, was 4-1 with Danny Dubé. Number 5, Androvette, the hard-knocking veteran, and Rocklamation were both 5-1, and with the call, Mike Bozich.
And they're off and pacing on the outside. You're going to Kiss Me or Not away for the lead. And between horses, Monkey on My Wheel moving out towards the inside. Jersey Licious. There goes Androvette. They battle for the lead and position. 4 across the track around the first turn. Jersey Licious on the inside. Monkey on My Wheel in between horses. Androvette now looking to drop down perhaps. Inside, Drop the Ball is 4th. Parked on the outside, You're going to Kiss Me or Not. Shy of an active opening quarter. 2 lengths back to Rocklamation 6. The trailer, JK Let It Go, 26-1 for the opening quarter. Towards us for the first time. Here comes Androvette driving up on the outside of Monkey on My Wheel. Then Androvette takes the lead. You're gonna Kiss Me or Not's going to apply immediate pressure. Inside, Monkey on My Wheel 3rd as they go around the turn. Drop the Ball right there. Well perched 2nd over 4th, shy of the half. Jersey Licious trapped to the inside 5th. Up on the outside, moving up now comes Rocklamation. JK Let It Go trails the field 53-4 for the half. They race up the back stretch, and Androvette has the lead by a length. Inside, Monkey on My Wheel 2nd. Disastrous Journey for You Gonna Kiss Me or Not. 3 wide and 5/8. Here comes Drop the Ball right behind Rocklamation. Only 4 lengths front from back. Inside, Jersey Licious trailing the field but on the move. JK Let It Go, and Androvette has the lead. Outside, Drop the Ball up to challenge now. 3/4 coming. 1:21 the time. Around the final turn, Androvette's up by a half. Drop the Ball on the outside 2nd. The inside, Monkey on My Wheel 3rd. 3 wide now comes Rocklamation. Looking for racing room, Jersey Licious. They straighten the way for the stretch drive, and Androvette turns 1st in the Betsy Ross. The inside, Monkey on My Wheel. Outside, Rocklamation. Free and driving now, Jersey Licious. Deep stretch, Androvette's almost home. Rocklamation lunging. Androvette wins.
All right, here's the deal. First off, Drop the Ball did, and nobody kissed. You Gonna Kiss Me or Not? Okay, you took the 2 5-1 shots in the race, and you put them together in the exact. You were awarded for $62.60 for your dues, and that ain't chopped liver.
No, it's not.
Androvette got parked to the quarter on 26-1 before clearing and winning by a couple at 150-2. Rocklamation closed well to be 2nd best. Jersey Licious off at 8-1 with Rob Pierce got 3rd. And I have to say something, Heather. Market share's time of 150-2 was the same on the trot as the Betsy Ross pace. Both races went in 150-2. Are trotters just getting faster and faster?
I think they are.
And I think the difference between trotters and paces may be marginalizing slightly.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I know this game.
You do.
You want to know something? Just ask me.
You're
okay.
amazing
Thank
today.
you. Our time now to go to our Sharla McBride, who caught up with Tim Tetrick, the lucky dude who drove both winners of both features here Sunday at Harrah's Philly.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with Tim Tetrick, who really needs no introduction. Tim, we'll call it a big weekend for you. Take me through this weekend and the excitement that I guess prevailed from it.
It was, a really good weekend. Had some great athletes to drive and horses, and all of them showed up and did a great job, and I didn't mess them up. 2
world records in one night. That doesn't happen often. We're going to show you one of the world records later on in the show, but take me through the first one with market share.
It was an amazing effort, 50-2, which is amazing for a 5/8 mile track, and it took all I had to beat the Sevruga. Sevruga won a great trip, and went some big fractions, and we got lucky to get to wire first.
And then the Betsy Ross with Androvette. Androvette wasn't the favorite going in. Take me through that race, and what was it like to win that race with Androvette?
Well, she's a good old campaigner, and I've been lucky to drive her about every start. She's made over $2 million, been Horse of the Year, Filly of the Year twice. So, she did what most champions do. They show up when the money's down, and she did exactly that.
So I got to ask you, how do you top a weekend like that?
I guess go to Pocono and drive another one. World champion with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So, I got lucky to drive her up there that night. Joe asked me to go, and I said I'd be happy to. And, I hate turning down good rides like that.
All right, thanks so much, Tim.
Anytime.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla, and congratulations, Timmy. Good stuff. Let's figure out what he made on Sunday. A lot. Okay, this is another race on Sunday at Harrah's Philly. It was not worth $250,000, but it was a high-class race, and Heather's going to tell you all about it.
Yes, you're right. Now the purse is $30,000, but low. Gosh, these pacers, lots of talent in here. We've got number 2, Emeritus Maximus, the bettor's choice. He won the preferred at Pocono just a couple starts back. And then there's number 8, Heston Blue Chip. He's been racing in this class up at Yonkers. And number 4 is Bettor's Glass. He goes to post for conditioner Scott D. Domenico.
Emeritus Maximus back with a length and a half lead. 3/4, 122-1. 27 for 3/4. Top of the stretch, Emeritus Maximus by a length. Abelard Hanover on the inside, second. On the outside, Bettor's Glass is third as they straighten the way. 3 wide comes Didi's Dragon. Along the inside, Heston Blue Chip needs room. They straighten away. Emeritus Maximus with the lead. Outside, Bettor's Glass gaining ground. Up the inside, Abelard Hanover up the inside. Heston Blue Chip very tight for win.
Emeritus Maximus got a little breather on the front that second quarter, but then he really picked up the pace, just couldn't seem to keep it going until the very end. In deep stretch, he ends up getting beat by Heston Blue Chip, who you may remember was the 2012 United States 3-year-old Pacer of the Year.
Of course, we all knew that, right?
Yeah. Okay, so he comes home in 27-4. He wins in 1:15-3. George Brennan in the bite. Ford trainer Linda Toscano. She had a huge day on Sunday. Bettor's Glass. Just a neck back for second. Emeritus Maximus was third.
Is she happy, Linda?
I think so, yes.
Sunday was a happy day.
It was a very happy day for a lot of people.
As Pharrell Williams would say. Stick around. When we come back, we'll go to the Poconos. Why? Because they have the historic series going on, the Pocono Cup, all kinds of big races. Don't even think about going anyplace.
Here comes JK Endofanera coming off an impressive win at the Meadowlands in his first start of the year.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi there, Kim Asami, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. We are here at Harrah's Philly, but we're heading up to the Poconos at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs for Saturday night's 5th race. It was the first division of the historic series, Pocono Cup, 36 times on the line, 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers, and here's the rundown. Number 2, JK Endofanera with Andrew McCarthy was 1-2. Number 4, All-Star Partner, 9-5 with Mike Simons. The rest, all double-digit bombers. Let's see.
All-Star Partner setting a quick pace to the quarter-mile marker, gets there 27-1. It's All-Star Partner with Mike Simons. On the outside, here comes JK Endofanera, coming off an impressive win at the Meadowlands in his first start of the year. He's the heavy favorite at 1-2, and he glides by for Andrew McCarthy right at the 3/8 mile marker, past All-Star Partner. Bakersfield, first start of the year for that one, is settled third for Brett Miller with Mad American fourth. Then comes Best Said. The lunch pail is the trailer, but only 5 lengths off the lead. To the half-mile marker now in 55-2, 28-1 second panel, solid fractions up front. It's JK Endofanera doing it willingly here for McCarthy and extending his lead now to a length and 3/4. All-Star Partner trying to hang with him in the pocket. On the outside, Mad American first over, but not gaining it all on the leader just yet. He's got Bakersfield to his inside. Now out comes Best Said to pick up cover there with Pavia 5th, and the lunch pail trying to catch the rest. It's still JK Endofanera, but the lead down to a length at 3/4, 122-4, 27-2 third panel. JK Endofanera, the lead now about 3 parts of a length as Mad American keeps coming after him here. All-Star Partner still in the pocket, and Best Said out 3 wide. Top of the stretch, JK Endofanera. Now McCarthy trying to get more from him. Inside All-Star Partner, outside Mad American. JK Endofanera holding steady here, and now kicking away JK Endofanera.
Here's the deal. All-Star Partner took control early, but JK Endofanera just snarled and said, "Hey, I ain't about that," and grabbed the lead. From there, he showed him all his heels, a very nice pair of Jimmy Choo high heels, I might add. Winning in hand in 1:49-4. All-Star Partner was second. Number 5, Best Said with Joe Pavia Jr. was third. You think we're done at the Poconos? We're not. Heather's got the next one, race 10.
Yes, I do. It's another historic series, Pocono Cup division. Number 7 is Capital Account. This horse hasn't raced in a pari-mutuel since March 8th, but he's getting the most play at 4 to 5. He's trained by Jimmy Takter, who has another horse in the race that he conditions, and that's number 4, Pierce, who is driven by
Ron Pierce.
George Napolitano.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Very confusing, right? Yeah. All right, number 6 is 7th Secret. Raced really good last time out when he was huge odds.
Things getting tight now for Capital Account. 3/4, 121-4, 27-4 third panel. No rest for Capital Account as Pierce coming up right alongside. 7th Secret following that live cover. Inside 8+ Hanover. Stratus Hanover also looking to move late. Top of the stretch, and Pierce takes the lead away from Capital Account, who could fight on no more. Stratus Hanover and 7th Secret both trying to close. Pierce has the jump on him. 7th Secret looking to get there. Pierce, 7th Secret nails it at the line.
Capital Account was leading the way, looking to go all the way, but it was 7th Secret who was able to slingshot off of that fast 3/4 time of 121-4, and 7th Secret gets up in the final stride, wins by a head in 115-4. Lifetime mark for him. Mike Wilder in the driver's seat for his father-in-law, Dan Altmaier. Pierce was right there for second, and Stratus Hanover just a half length back for third.
Now, I thought you were going to come back and say Ron Pierce came running into the paddock, screaming, "Pierce! Pierce!" Like, you remember in The Graduate? Elaine! Elaine! And he would drive the horse to victory. You blew the whole happy ending there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't even know what else to say about that.
Stick around with us when we come back. More action for the Poconos. We're coming back at you.
The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, changing lives since 1976 by providing unforgettable experiences while educating young racing fans. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, hands-on equine learning at camps across the country and driving exhibitions. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, providing scholarships, leadership programs, career and college information. Support the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. Log on to hhyf.org and find us on Facebook. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, growing our future with enthusiasm.
Hello there, you. Welcome back. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross, and we have all the harness action you could ever possibly want to absorb. So just be a sponge and grab it all. Sunday's 5th at the Poconos, the Coaching Club Oaks, 3-year-old trotting fillies, the first division. Number 4, Lifetime Pursuit with Ron Pierce was 1-2. Number 2, Broadway Sox 2-1 with Dan Rawlings. Number 5, Maud Blue Chip starring B. Arthur with Tyler Buter was 5-1. And with the call, Jim Baviglia.
Broadway Sox fresh off a romping win in Stallion Series action at the Meadows. Dan Rawlings in the bike has her in the lead by about 2, slowing things down now with no outside pressure. Highest Peak coming up a bit closer now in the pocket second, followed by Cannonball. Single file Lifetime Pursuit, second time off the layout for this big earner as a 2-year-old. She's the 1-2 favorite. Pierce content to stay in for the moment, fourth, about 3 off the lead. And then you've got Maud Blue Chip, another second time off the layout filly, and she's the trailer. The half 58-3, 30 even second panel. Nice stroll there for Broadway Sox on the front end, and she leads now by a length and 3/4. Highest Peak, McCarthy just a tap to her, trying to keep her close, and it's Cannonball to the outside third. Lifetime Pursuit going to follow that cover into fourth there, and she's still about 4 off the lead. Maud Blue Chip at the back also trying to advance. Broadway Sox the lead, still a length and a half here, and they get to 3/4, 127-2, 28-4 third panel. Looking good right now for Broadway Sox. She's still there by a length and 3/4, and Rawlings hasn't asked for a thing. Highest Peak is second. Lifetime Pursuit finally out 3 wide, but about 5 back. Top of the stretch, and Broadway Sox in complete control. She is starting to kick away now.
Broadway Sox wired in 155 flat. Number 1, Highest Peak off at 14-1 with Andrew McCarthy got second. Favorite Lifetime Pursuit dawdled home and checked in third. Now for the preferred, it is race 10 on Saturday, and Heather's got that for you.
This is a total girl power race. It's the preferred for mares. The purse is $25,000. Number 7 is Somewhere Over Rainbow, 2-5 favorite. Remember, she won the Blue Chip final up at Yonkers, and she's coming off a huge win at the Meadowlands. Number 1 is American in Paris, a new addition to the Mark Carter stable, and number 4 is Crispy Apple. She heads behind the gate with Aussie Andrew McCarthy in the bike.
They're hopping on the front end here, and Showrunner has the edge from third. Here comes Somewhere Over a Rainbow. Winner 5 of 7 this year against the top distaffers, and Tim Tetrick guides her to the front as the 2-5 favorite past Showrunner. Single file back to the anchor shipper, Crispy Apple third, followed by American in Paris. Now it's Continual Velocity looking to flush cover on the outside fifth. Inside Scandalous Hand over the trailer, Feeling You. Half mile 53 and 3, 27 and 4 second panel, and Somewhere Over a Rainbow on the front end, extending that lead to 4.5 lengths and setting an impossible pace here. Inside Showrunner can't hang for the moment. Crispy Apple is third. Then further back there on the inside, American in Paris, and Scandalous Hand over at the back, Feeling You and Continual Velocity. Somewhere Over a Rainbow in her own time zone now at 3/4, 120 even, 26 and 2/3 panel. Somewhere Over a Rainbow has a world record on her mind here tonight. Her lead is now 7 lengths. Far back to Crispy Apple second, further back Showrunner, American in Paris. Top of the stretch, Somewhere Over a Rainbow putting on a command performance now. Her lead is 8, it's 9, it's getting longer with each stride. Watch the timer now. Somewhere Over a Rainbow, Tim Tetrick by 6.5 lengths.
Somewhere Over a Rainbow with Tim Tetrick in the bike paces out of the gate and gets away third, but she doesn't really settle for too long because past the stand she makes that rush to the front, and then she just keeps on going, and she wins by over 7 lengths in 1:48 flat. The fastest mile ever for a female pacer on a 5/8 mile track. So once again, one for the history books here.
That's good, right?
That's pretty good. I mean, if you like fast horses and whatnot. Anyway, performed like royalty that she is. Her mommy is 2004. Rainbow Blue, Horse of the Year. Remember, 2008, Horse of the Year, Somewhere, Some Beach Somewhere is her dad. So she is performing like her mommy and daddy.
So this is not a donkey out of a garbage can, right?
No, it's not, yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
This is the king out of a queen, correct? Okay, Sunday's 11th at the Poconos, another historic series race. Coaching Club Oaks, 3-year-old filly trotter, second division, number 1. Last year's 2-year-old champion filly trotter, Shake It Curry, with Ron Pierce, was 1 to 1 million. Number 4, Cooler Schooner, who was taking the measure of Shake It Curry, was 4 to 1 with John Campbell. The rest, a song and a prayer.
Pocket trip for Cooler Schooner, who set a world record here last year. She's coming off a layoff, making her first start of the year. Single file to LD Scripture third, then Tweet Me fourth around the turn, and the trailer Struck by Lindy is just 4 back. And so no pressure on Shake It Sari. She coasts to the half in 1 minute even, 31 and 2 second panel. That's more like maiden trotter numbers, let alone this caliber. And so Shake It Sari had an absolute walk to the half. Her lead about a length. Cooler Schooner is going to have to sprint with her just to stay close here. Another length and a half to LD Scripture third. Following on the inside, Tweet Me is fourth, and Struck by Lindy trying to come on the outside. And still it's Shake It Sari at 3/4, 128 and 4, 28 and 4 third panel, not taxing at all. Shake It Sari. It's been a walk in the park so far, but Cooler Schooner not going to make it easy on her in the stretch. Further back to LD Scripture and Struck by Lindy. Top of the stretch, and now Shake It Sari kicks out to a lead of 2.5.
Shake It Curry wired in 156 and 1. Cooler Schooner was 2 back in second. Number 2, LD Scripture, off at 24 to 1 with Jim Morrill Jr. got third. Stick around. Why? Because when we come back, we're going to go up to the Big M and check out the TVG Free for All just for you. Don't go nowhere.
And it's Sweet Lou through 3/4 and 122 flat.
Feel the action. Get a taste of victory. Spice things up. And play to win. Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
This message is brought to you by the more than 23,000 folks all across the Commonwealth, your friends, your neighbors, who proudly earn their living in Pennsylvania's horse racing and breeding industries. Each year, horse racing provides well over $4 billion in economic impact statewide, and horse racing is directly responsible for jobs, tens of thousands of solid, good-paying jobs in Erie, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, everywhere you look. Horse racing in Pennsylvania, it's a winner.
Hi there, racing fan, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I'm Steve, and as promised before the break, we mentioned about the TVG at the Big M, and we met it. And I'm going to prove it right now, because Heather's going to do the race for you.
I am. The purse is $50,000. There's a 3-horse entry in here for the Ron Burke stable, with the star of the trio being Sweet Lou. He has a saddle pad of 1B, but he actually starts from the way outside 10 post. This horse has been a divisional champ, and also he's made over $2 million in purses. Number 3 is Warui Needy. Raced gigantic on the front last time out, and he just got beat. Number 4 is Thinking Out Loud, which, by the way, science has proved that that's very healthy for you to think out loud. So I love this horse's name. And also, he starts for one of my all-time favorite trainers, Bob McIntosh.
Sweet Lou reaches the half in 54-2, so Sweet Lou leads him onto the far turn. Bolt the Door is right there in the pocket spot. Racing in second. Clear Vision is coming to call on the outside. He's within a length and a half of the lead with 3/8 to go. Warui Needy is riding his cover. Golden Receiver kicked back and pinned on the pylons from 5th. Thinking Out Loud third over. He's about 5 lengths away right now. Word Power jammed into his inside. Modern Legend 8. DeVuto Hanover 9th at the rail, and Better's Edge the trailer. And it's Sweet Lou through 3/4 and 122 flat. Sweet Lou turns for home, and he's on top with a 3-length lead from stablemate Clear Vision. Sweet Lou is pouring it on with 1/8 of a mile to go.
There's tons of early action, lots of lead changes. It goes from Golden Receiver to Bolt the Door to Sweet Lou. That all happens pretty much like in the first quarter of the mile. Anyway, once Sweet Lou makes the top, he ends up keeping it and wins in 148 flat. And this is his second straight TVG leg. So he's 2 for 2 in the TVG free-for-all series. He's got the most points right now. Ron Pierce, the winning driver for trainer Ron Burke. Another Burke trainee, Clear Vision, was first up. He finished second, and Thinking Out Loud was third.
Heather got a great idea. Let's go for the big annual trot that happens every year in Sweden. Mm-hmm. It's called the Olymp, and it's
what? It's called what?
The Olymp.
the what? The Elite Lob?
The Elite Lob, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
I did, yes. It's a great race. It's the premier race for trotters all over the world. They come from everywhere, and this year was no exception. It was an amazing race, and it was funny because here's what I'm hearing. It was like the only 2 words there were Maven, and then Yannick Giraud was on that horse. Tomoko, I hope I'm not butchering his name, was the eventual winner. And Maven raced big, and from all we heard about on Facebook from Yannick and Vicky Giraud, they had a marvelous time. And we're going to check out with Yannick right now to find out all about his Swedish experience.
Yannick, I know you finished 6th in the final, but still, what an amazing experience to be in the Elite Lob.
Oh, it was definitely a great experience. You know, it would have been better if we won the race, but I still had a wonderful time. People were great. You know, everybody was great. You know, from other trainers, other drivers to the fans. You couldn't be treated any nicer than what they've done.
Sounds like you had a ball. Great deal. Good stuff, Yannick. Okay, that's going to do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. For all of us here, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, my partner, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste, and get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.